See, I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got
I like that.
You know, I'll be practicing.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Y'all need to sit down for this because what I'm about to spill is absolutely mind-blowing. T.I. just dropped some serious tea, and honey, we're not talking about your regular celebrity gossip. We're talking about a whole list of rappers he supposedly keeps his distance from when the liquor starts flowing. Can you believe the audacity, the drama, the sheer messiness of it all?
Puff won't Drake. I understand that. I got something I'm doing right here. I ain't really trying to get into that with you. This ain't for us. I got something going on.
Listen closely because this tea is piping hot. We're diving deep into a world of unresolved beefs that would make your head spin, egos so massive they could fill the Grand Canyon twice over, and past drama that's still simmering like your grandma's Sunday gravy. The list T.I.'s supposedly put together, child, it's leaving us with more questions than a calculus final, and I am absolutely living for every single second of this chaos.
Yeah, there's a lot of man fans out there in hip-hop.
I got you. I got you.
I see how you be looking at when I be around, too. They be looking at.
The real gag is, did T.I. seriously create a whole "don't come near me when I'm tipsy" blacklist of hip-hop's finest? Is this just another example of T.I. being extra dramatic, or are we about to uncover something deeper hiding behind these so-called avoid at all costs names? And here's what's really keeping me up at night. Will these rappers keep their lips sealed tight, or are they about to pull out their phones and start sharing screenshots? Because baby, you know they've got receipts. Right now, the spotlight is burning hot on Diddy, and trust me when I tell you it's not a pretty picture. The rumors swirling around are enough to make a reality show producer blush. We're talking scandalous allegations about his personal life, questionable business moves, and some seriously behind-the-scenes behavior that would make your grandmother clutch her pearls. But here's the real kicker. If you think Diddy's the only one tap dancing on controversy's doorstep, you better think again. This industry is crawling with mini Diddys, each one serving their own special flavor of scandal, shady behavior, and those reputations that just won't quit.
Like at a Diddy party, he's always gonna be up.
Now let's talk about 50 Cent because this man is serving shade with a side of no mercy. While Diddy's dealing with those serious charges, we're talking conspiracy, force, fraud, coercion, and that whole transportation situation. 50's over here throwing shade like he's getting paid by the hour. And get this tea, he actually had the nerve to say, look, it seems like I'm doing some extremely outrageous things, but I haven't. I've been saying this for 10 whole years. The plot thickens, honey, because 50's not just running his mouth. He's putting his money where his shade is. He's stepping into those producer shoes for a Netflix documentary called Diddy Do It, all about these wild accusations. And what's really sending me to the moon? After all this drama and chaos, Diddy's strutting around like he's on a Sunday stroll in the park.
Natural. I don't need to be ashamed of what the it is. Natural. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of Diddy's behavior, can we please take a moment to discuss this wig situation? Like, why is he serving us bargain bin hair realness and acting like it's totally normal? 50 Cent's got all the tea and it's scalding. Picture this scene. Diddy wearing what looks like something he snatched off a mannequin at the beauty supply store, just vibing to Travis Scott's Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight on Snapchat like it's the most natural thing in the world.
So Atlanta, we coming, get my fucking way. Yeah, Atlanta, I'm bringing something special. Ayo, Toronto Cash, what up? XO.
Child, 50 Cent saw his opportunity and pounced on it like a cat on a laser pointer. He snatched that video faster than a weave in a hurricane and posted it on Instagram with just "What the F man" as the caption, and I am absolutely deceased. But hold on to your edges, because this isn't even close to the first time 50's come for Diddy's whole existence.
What 50 gonna say to you when he sees you?
What?
I heard Diddy touch.
Oh man, what the hell?
Oh no, I don't know that was going on.
You know,
I can't wait to run into him again.
See, what you gonna say to him?
Puffy was playing with in Miami.
Now let me spill this piping hot tea. 50's been running his mouth because apparently he's seen some things with his own two eyes. And when I tell you it gets juicier, baby, hold on to your wigs. When he posted that picture of Diddy and Rick Ross performing together, the shade he threw was darker than a solar eclipse. It's like he's sitting on some major industry secrets about Diddy, and I am absolutely dying to know what's really going on behind those VIP velvet ropes.
Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross.
Yes. Let's keep it 100. We all know about Diddy's situations with men, right? But this picture right here? Chilly. The angle was so suspicious it looked like a whole romance novel cover. The way they were positioned had everyone's eyebrows raised to the heavens. But wait, because it gets even messier. 50 took it to another level when he posted another shot of Diddy rocking this pink shirt, embracing some former record exec who was also wearing pink, and the caption, "I ain't saying nothing but something ain't right LML. The shade is astronomical." But 50 wasn't done serving looks and throwing shade. He went ahead and posted yet another photo of Diddy and that record exec in their matching pink ensembles, staring into the camera like they're posing for a romantic photo shoot with the most savage caption, "Oh that's your mommy over there with puffy LO. Remember what I told you the other day, these BTs be crazy." According to Mr. Curtis Jackson himself, Diddy just can't stop doing the most cringe-worthy things, like it's his full-time job or something, but
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party.
But hold on to your edges because Diddy's not the only one serving drama on a silver platter. Let me tell you about Lil Wayne and Birdman's relationship because baby, this tea is scalding. What started as this innocent mentor-protege situation turned into years of messiness, strange public displays, and rumors that had everyone and their mama questioning what was really going down behind those studio doors. People have labeled it everything from a father-son bond to toxic ging and honey. No matter how hard they tried to keep things under wraps, those rumors spread faster than gossip at a beauty salon.
I don't like to be touched by people I don't tell to touch me, so.
Let's take it back to 1991, when baby-faced Wayne was just a precious 8-year-old with big dreams. Over time, this child became Birdman's shadow, following him around like a lost puppy, completely mesmerized by the music and street life Birdman was living. As Wayne's talent started shining brighter than a diamond in the sun, Birdman's eyes turned into dollar signs. Before you could say Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000, Wayne was signed to the label and things got interesting doesn't even begin to cover it. Wayne started calling Birdman Daddy and Chile. That was just the appetizer to this 5-course meal of weird. Child, let me tell you what happened next because this tea is about to overflow. They started kissing. Yes, you heard that right. I'm talking full-on smooches on BET's Rap City in 2002 and then again on 106 in Park. And Birdman had the absolute audacity to brag about it, saying, "I'm the only person he kisses," and then tried to play it off like it was nothing with that weak, "Ain't no dash, we just roll like that." Baby, who are you trying to fool? Now, when Birdman finally opened his mouth about these kisses on Revolt's Big Facts podcast, he tried to serve us this explanation about it being some father-son thing. Said he did it because he thought he might not make it home alive some nights. His exact words? "I always looked at Wayne as my son because I was in the streets and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me because I was living like that." Chile, I don't know about y'all, but something in the milk ain't clean? But wait, because this story takes an even darker turn. People started connecting dots when they noticed all these Freemason symbols scattered through Birdman's videos like Easter eggs, plus that pentagram tattooed right on top of his head. This had fans putting on their detective hats, wondering if Wayne and other artists under Birdman's wing were being subjected to something sinister. No wonder they all eventually ran for the hills faster than Usain Bolt.
Son, I raised him. He ain't had nothing. I brought him to be something. And
honey, grab your umbrella because this tea is about to rain down. Some people swear on everything holy that we've barely scratched the surface of what really went down between Wayne and Birdman. The streets are whispering that Wayne might have been pressured into making nice with Birdman to protect both their legacies, because let's keep it real. If all that dirty laundry came tumbling out of the closet, Cash Money's reputation would have been deader than last season's fashion.
And it was in a bedroom. And so I went in the bedroom, grabbed the gun.
Now, let's shift this tea party to Rick Ross, aka The Boss. This man built his empire on luxury raps and power moves like he was playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. From creating Maybach Music Group to dropping those Port of Miami hits that had everyone's cars shaking, Ross made it crystal clear he's all about that bag and staying on top. But child, like everyone else in this industry full of smoke and mirrors, there's a dark side lurking behind all that designer label shine. Ross's career isn't just about wealth and swagger. He's been caught up in more drama, questionable behavior, and wild accusations than a whole season of Love and Hip Hop.
Is hip hop ready for that?
I mean, I feel your personal life is your personal life.
Yeah.
And I feel, in my personal life, you do whatever you.
Chili, Let me tell you about Ross's beefs because they are legendary. We're talking 50 Cent, Jeezy, Birdman, but that 50 Cent beef? Baby, that was pettiness elevated to an art form. 50 went digging for dirt like he was trying to strike gold, and honey, he found a whole mine when he posted those videos of Ross's baby mama shopping for fur coats with 50's money just to humiliate Ross. But Ross didn't curl up and cry about it. No ma'am, he flipped that beef like a pancake and made it part of his brand. And while 50 was winning the social media wars, Ross was busy collecting those chart hits like Pokemon cards.
What about you and Ross?
We look for additional publicity by, saying different things. And then he called me Curly. I created this character.
Don't call me Shemp, mother.
But hold on to your wigs, because this tea is about to get scalding. In 2015, Ross got himself arrested for kidnapping and battery. The story goes that he whipped his groundskeeper at his Atlanta mansion and held him against his will. We're not talking about some minor celebrity scandal. These were serious felony charges that had everyone clutching their pearls. Even though it eventually got settled with a plea deal, people started looking at Ross sideways. Some fans were like, see, he's really about that life. While others were giving him the side eye like, has the boss lost his entire mind? And let's spill some more tea about Ross. His music is always talking about that drug TR life, name-dropping people like Big Meech and Larry Hoover like they're his Instagram mutuals. But here's the gag that has everyone talking. Some people say Ross never actually lived that life. They're calling him out for making millions off glorifying a lifestyle that's destroyed countless lives while he's living it up in his mansion, sipping champagne and eating pears. The audacity.
Charge you $29.99 to see this type of I'm letting you see this on the story on the house.
And just when you thought this pot couldn't get any fuller, Meek Mill comes sliding into the mess. He's out here trying to defend himself against claims about joining Diddy sessions, but honey, there's more layers to this story than a wedding cake. When this video surfaced showing Diddy making out with Meek Mill, the internet absolutely lost its collective mind. Poor Meek was just trying to have a peaceful moment in the pool after getting kicked out of the Cosmopolitan in Vegas when Diddy came through like a hurricane.
Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard. You know what I'm saying? I'll get because you can't shoot nobody anyway.
Girl, let me paint this picture for you. Diddy starts professing his love to Meek, talking about how proud he is. But what had everyone's jaws on the floor was Diddy calling Meek Daddy. The internet dragged Meek for filth like he was a mop. But let's keep it a stack. This isn't the first time Meek's lost his marbles when the liquor hits. Remember in 2020 when he fell into that pool while partying like he was auditioning for a water ballet? Or when he was swinging tennis rackets at billionaire Michael Rubin's all-white party like he was Serena Williams? It's like, what is you doing, baby, and why is you doing it?
Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly.
Being around Diddy, chilly, that's like playing with fire while covered in gasoline. Everyone and their mama knows Diddy throws the wildest, most exclusive parties in the industry where things get stranger than a sci-fi movie. When you mix alcohol, massive egos, and celebrities with more questionable histories than a true crime podcast, it's a recipe for pure chaos. The word on these streets is that Diddy's parties have some kind of magical power that makes folks do things they wouldn't even dream of doing sober. And Meek? Baby, he's the poster child for this phenomenon.
Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood shit.
When Diddy's involved, you best believe anything can happen. These stories about his parties are more legendary than Bigfoot sightings and not always in a good way. Diddy's got this energy that brings out everyone's wild side like he's some kind of turn-up whisperer. And Meek, Lord have mercy, that man goes from zero to what in the world are you doing faster than you can say dreams and nightmares.
King son. Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Now here's the scalding hot tea that nobody's blowing on. Some people think Meek's behavior around Diddy isn't just drunk foolishness, but him trying harder than a YouTube influencer to get in with the industry's power players. Whether that's true or just people being messy and reading too much into things, only God and Meek know. But that clip had everyone's group chats buzzing like a hornet's nest. Let's take a moment to discuss Lil Baby, because his rise to fame, child, it was faster than gossip spreading at a family reunion. From hustling in Atlanta to dominating charts quicker than you can say bank account, this man has been on an absolute tear. But you know what they say, more fame means more eyes watching your every move and more drama finding its way to your doorstep. Whether it's wild parties that would make Vegas blush, friendships shadier than an oak tree, or those awkward moments with Diddy, Baby seems to attract mess like a magnet in a paperclip factory.
How you feel? How you feel?
That's how you feel. You got the velvet on.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of Diddy and Lil Baby, the internet cannot and will not get over how weird these two act together. There's these viral clips floating around of Diddy getting friendlier than a puppy with Baby at events. You know the type, those uncomfortable moments where the hug lasts longer than a DMV line, or his arm stays wrapped around Baby's shoulder like it's stuck with super glue. While it's not exactly scandal material, people are raising their eyebrows so high they're touching their hairlines, especially given Diddy's interesting history with younger artists. Now let me pour you some fresh tea about French Montana. He might not be grabbing headlines like his industry brothers, but don't let that fool you for a second. This man's got more pull in the industry than a tractor. From his flashy lifestyle that's brighter than Times Square to those industry connections deeper than the ocean, French knows how to move in these streets like a chess grandmaster. Just because he plays it cooler than a cucumber doesn't mean he's drama-free. The deeper you dig into his past, honey, the more skeletons come dancing out of that closet.
You gonna make some magic tonight?
Excuse me?
French and Diddy's friendship goes way back, further than some people's hairlines. He even signed with Bad Boy Records in 2012. But their friendship, Chile, it's giving strange energy that has everyone's spidey senses tingling. Their hangouts always come with more drama and mystery than a soap opera season finale. From those late-night parties that nobody talks about to Instagram posts that disappear faster than your ex, people can't help but wonder if French is swimming too deep in Diddy's pool. Every single time these two are spotted together, the rumor mill starts working overtime. Is French just playing wingman to Diddy's shenanigans? Or is there more tea brewing in that kettle? With Diddy's reputation for those hush-hush wild parties that would make Vegas blush, fans are speculating that French knows where all the industry bodies are buried, if you catch my drift, but he's playing it smarter than a fox in a henhouse by keeping his lips sealed tighter than a jar of pickles when things get hot. As this drama continues to unfold like an origami masterpiece, one person wrote what we're all thinking. It's creepy how Diddy says, "Hey buddy." Sounds like he's talking to a friend who just took the friendship to a whole new level. Another one spilled the whole pot of tea with, "Seriously, why is everybody still acting like Diddy ain't a bandit?" Keep your notifications on and your group chats ready, honey, because in the world of hip-hop, there's always another scandal waiting to pop off like a champagne cork at midnight. Who knows what receipts are about to get leaked next? One thing's for certain, as taxes in April, this drama ain't nowhere near done and the chaos is just getting started. Stay tuned, because this tea party is far from over. Party is far from over. Party is far